Hello everyone, Commander Bravebelly here. On today's episode, we're trying the United States Mre Menu 3. Without further ado, let's get the show on the road. Right guys, haven't tried this one yet. So, it is chicken, egg noodles, and vegetables in sauce. Okay? U.S. government property, commercial resale is unlawful. Somebody better hit up Amazon about that because that's where I got it. So I've opened these before. You don't need a knife. It definitely makes it convenient. But there we go. So this is what we have. Crackers. We have a little packet that gives us all the info. We have tropical punch flavored fruit juice. No fruit juice. Tells you that right there. So in essence, we're drinking Hawaiian punch. Okay, beverage-based powder tropical punch. That's cool. You just allow water to just chemically be purified, stand for 30 minutes before adding to powder. Okay, so basically if you got dirty water, you got to throw in the chemical tablets, purify it, let it stand for 30 minutes first before you add it here. Luckily for me, we have water. Okay, so I'm gonna just start that off right now. Pour the water in. So previously I had the lemon lime, then I had the orange one in meal 2, and in meal 3, we have the fruit punch. Okay, so does it say how much to pull in? About half a canteen, or 12 ounces. See, I like this pouch because it seems more heavy duty than the previous ones. The previous ones were more like a Ziploc bag. This is actually like more heavy duty, has a proper closing mechanism. The thing is you don't see how well it's dispersed, so we'll see how that works out for us. So I will be shaking that up a little more. Oh, okay, so this is for the hot beverage. So I can make my coffee in here. Guys, I'm gonna actually try to make the coffee in this bag the way they want you to. Okay, of course we have the hot packet. Then we have their applesauce with raspberry puree. Okay, we have the peanut butter. We have apple jelly. Okay, so the peanut butter, apple jelly, and the crackers, you know that's gonna go. And of course, this is the chicken with noodles. Okay, let's see what's in the side pouch. Okay, so we have powdered hot sauce. Wow, it's powdered. Okay, so we'll definitely be throwing that in the chicken. We have the Bill's Brew. Okay, so we're gonna put the Bill's Brew in here. Luckily for me, I have hot water on deck, so just to save some time. So let's see. Open bag, fill with water, add beverage powder. So we will first fill this with water. Already ready. Steaming. Well, that's hot. All right, now let's throw in that Bill's Brew. Okay, just freeze-dried coffee. I've had this before. I do have a glass, but I'd rather get the full effect and see how doable this is, because it seems very inconvenient to be drinking out of a bag, but we're just gonna get the full experience here. Okay, Bill's Brew over here going down. Okay, make sure that got all of that. We'll throw in the sugar it comes with. Okay, Enjoy brand sugar from New York, New York. New Yorkers do love their coffee. Okay, so we got a packet of sugar in there. Do we have creamer? Oh, look, we also have a 0 calorie. We don't need the 0 calorie. And you know what, guys? I don't see any creamer. So, oh, guys, look what it's in the bag. A Skittles. What a pleasant surprise. Guys, as of this filming, these are actually banned in California right now, currently. Look at that, huh? I wonder what California is gonna do about that. I guess they're banned for sale, so I got that product on deck. If you guys need Skittles out in Cali, hit me up, all right? I'll take care of you. And get risky. All right. Unfortunately, there's no creamer, which I am so surprised about, because the other MREs had creamer. This one does not. All right. So I will mix that up properly. And while that's steaming up in here, I'm gonna heat the food up. Okay. Let's get that food. Let's get that food heated up in the heat packs. I'm kind of all over the place today, guys. Oh, so another thing is, apparently I heard that you could use the initial bag for all your garbage. That way you don't leave any evidence that you've been out in the field. Okay? So all the garbage will go in there. I'm so psyched about these Skittles, guys. All right, this is the applesauce. Where is my heat pack? Oh, there it goes. All right, heat pack. So tear it here. Guess I'm tearing it wrong. All right, so that's open. We're gonna shove this in, okay? Chicken. We're gonna pour that water in, up to the line, do not overfill. And of course I overfilled, but just slightly. I don't know if you can see. So yeah, I definitely overfilled like half an inch. But I'm sure soldiers in the field could make mistakes too, right? So we'll see. And then we'll place this over it. That way it keeps nice and tight and heats up fast. And then we're gonna jump into the cracker and the peanut butter and the apple jam while this heats up the main course, okay? And so let's see what this says on this, okay? Basically, it gives you some content about carbs, proteins, and fats. Basically, it gives you like an overview of the importance of like different food sources, you know, good sources like fruits, potatoes. That's examples of carbohydrates, proteins, fats, whatever. Anyway, so chicken, egg, noodles, and vegetables in sauce, 260 calories, 8 ounces. And this is made in Warnick, by the Warnick Company in Cincinnati, Ohio. Okay, and the ingredients are chicken, diced chicken breast meat with rib meat, salt, cooked seasoned chicken, dark meat, blah blah blah. There's so many ingredients, but the good thing about all these foods is there's no like certain preservatives that are used to help the food keep. It's the way the food is actually sealed. Okay, so that's what makes it keep for 3 years. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the crackers. So we have toilet paper, we're gonna set that aside. The chiclets will set aside. And would you look at that, guys? The creamer is absolutely here. Pleasant surprise. Creamer's going back in the bag. You know, on second thought, I'm gonna take some sips out of the bag to see the the effect, but then I will pour it into a glass so you guys see how, oh, disaster. Literally disaster. Everything spilled over my table, all over the crackers. So it just goes to show you how terrible of an idea it is to have a drink out of a bag. I don't know who like signed off on that, but imagine being a soldier out in the field or in a moving vehicle or something like that. disaster. I'm so not a fan of that. Now imagine if that was my only cup of coffee that I like was looking forward to it. Somewhere in a trench, I'd be like so furious. You know? Yeah, obviously it's my fault, but they certainly don't make it easy for you. So yeah. It is a lot, you know, the pack is lighter since, you know, it's just thin plastic. So that makes sense. But as far as the convenience, being a soldier in the field, I don't know. I think it's one of the dumbest things I've ever seen in my life. All right. Coffee out of a bag. Garbage going in here. All right, let's taste the coffee. I've had it before. Smooth, light coffee. Even if you're not a coffee drinker, you could definitely drink this and be fine and not grossed out. I like it a lot, just not enough of it. And like I said, the experience is terrible when you got to do it out of a bag. But I guess it is what it is. All right, let's see about this tropical fruit punch out of a bag. Watch it end up all over my shirt. Very strong and rich fruit punch flavor, like Hawaiian punch. Basically, we don't know if it's mixed properly or not because the bag is dark. I don't know what genius decided to do it that way, but I don't know who signed off at that. Makes zero sense to me, but it is what it is. Okay, and now we are gonna move on to the actual crackers. Okay, the crackers. All right, there goes all the coffee that's spilled on it. So I'm gonna open up this cracker. And I'm hungry, guys. This is the first meal of the day. Okay, so here we are with the crackers. I got a little bit of bits in here. Regular saltines. Actually, these don't even have salt. Check them out. Now I'm already thinking in my head, here goes another design flaw, if you will. Can they have come up with any more flimsier, you know, carb to eat? Like, are you kidding me? I mean, this is flimsy in the comfort of my own home. Now just imagine how this would be in the field somewhere. Imagine trying to eat some thin little delicate crackers in the field. These aren't like, you know, those heavy duty military style crackers. These are your typical, you know, saltines. So they're super flimsy, okay? Peanut butter smells great. Smells very rich. Okay. We're gonna see if it's actually any good. Now, I'll be honest with you, it smells like a high quality peanut butter. It doesn't smell cheap at all. It doesn't smell like it's filled like with soy or all those other fillers. So that's good. I got a knife here. Let me get all the morsels out. Every last bit of it. Because we're a soldier in a trench, okay? And we're starving. Very, very good. 160 calories for this small little, what is it? 1 ounce. Wow. I mean, talk about stingy. Roasted Ingredients: roasted peanuts, sugar, hydrogenated vegetable oil. Very good, very, you know, not packed with a bunch of chemicals or anything. All right, let me spread this peanut butter while our main course is cooking. We're gonna play over here with this. This definitely reminds me of like those like children's food. This is like food for children. I can't wait to try European MREs because I don't see Europeans playing around with these little kid foods over here. Okay, apple jelly. 1 ounce as well, 70 calories. I'm gonna knead it a little bit. Let's see that apple jelly. Okay, it's very nice looking, almost like a honey, very clear. Almost tastes like honey. Pretty good. Okay, let me open the spoon and use the spoon to smear everything around so the cracker is coated evenly, or as evenly as I can. Oh yeah, it tastes very rich and sweet like honey. And we have our applesauce. The applesauce I'm gonna pour in the bowl so you guys can see the consistency, okay? You're supposed to like suck it out the bag. See how it's made like this? But I want you guys to get the full effect. It's 110 calories for this applesauce with raspberry puree. I'm gonna knead it a little bit. Open it up and, okay, consistency looks just like applesauce. Of course it has like that reddish color like raspberry would. Try to get all of it out. Wow, very, very delicious. Pleasantly surprised. Okay, we have our drink here. I'll get to that in a minute. First, let's try the puree. Okay, guys, take a look at that puree. Okay. Very delicious. Wow. So sweet and good. And I usually don't like applesauce, but this like applesauce with the raspberry puree makes it a whole world of difference. Very good. Let's have it with some of this now. This is good. But this is good. It tastes like you would have the same ingredients at home. Like, this doesn't taste like military food. However, it also doesn't have satiety. Like, it doesn't have a satiety value. This is like little children's food, like if they're having a sleepover and making a mess in the kitchen and playing with this. That's what this reminds me of. I don't know who signed off to making this for a modern day warrior. It's almost like insulting, I would say, to give this type of food to a grown man. And then again, most soldiers are like in their like 18 years old, so that makes sense. But yeah, this is definitely like very flimsy. You see that? Now, what if I didn't have this glass? You know, which I wouldn't have one of these bowls if I was out in the field. It'd be on the floor or on my lap, down my shirt. No, I'll tell you this one. It's good. Okay, it tastes very, very good. That's what it's got going for itself. Just not enough satiety. Very flimsy. You know, it almost feels like I'm having a little tea party with like my daughter. I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely delicious though. That's a fact. It tastes good. Oh yeah, the coffee's nice. Wow. Real good. So actually it tastes great. I cannot deny that. Okay, moving on to the real meal that we have here. Okay, it feels hot. They tell you minimum of 15 minutes. I don't know how much time is left, but we are in a rush here, okay? We don't have all this time. It's the military, so whatever we get, we get. And I'll tell you, it definitely feels warm. I'm gonna knead it a little more. And so a soldier, they would eat this directly out the pouch. They would open this horizontally like this. Of course, I'm gonna pour it in a bowl. That way you guys see the actual consistency of everything. But a soldier would eat it just like this. I will demonstrate. Well, there I go, opening it wrong. But maybe this side will help out. And mind you, if you're eating all this stuff out in the field, like the jellies, and you're pouring waters into plastics, your hands are getting so sticky and gooey, and then it's hard to open this properly because your hands are not, dry anymore. So it's not the most convenient thing. Look at that. It looks actually very appealing. It smells like condensed chicken noodle soup, okay? So I'm just gonna pour it in here. That way you guys see everything proper, how it looks. And I am hungry, so you squeeze out every little bit morsel. Okay, tastes good. It tastes like if you go open a can of like chicken noodle home style, like a Progresso, like extra thick, but not the soup, obviously. Look at that. Reminds me almost like Amish food. You know how in Amish people, they have one of their famous dishes is like just noodles from soup. They take the noodles out and serve it just like that, like a side. So, and this is, okay, the hot sauce. It's funny that they call it a hot sauce, but it's actually like a paprika. We're gonna see what the ingredients are. Paprika, red pepper, salt, and like food coloring, basically. So we're gonna put that in here to get the full effect. I like it spicy, so why not? Guys, check it out. Doesn't look bad at all. It's very little, okay? But this is only one meal. You're supposed to have 3 meals per day, okay? So this is good because it has 1,250 calories, so that's enough calories for a sustainment for a number of hours. And you're not gonna be full, that's for certain. This is enough food that'll give you energy and you could get up and go, okay? All right, first bite going in. Tastes like it came out of a can. It's not bad at all, but you know right away it's not like a home cooked meal. Oh yeah, that meat in it, the chicken, it has like that canned meat taste. Not bad though, very, very doable and something I would expect coming, from food rations. Yep, definitely canned food. I'm totally eating everything, guys. Let me just pull out some of this fruit punch. I'd have to say, out of all these powdery drinks so far, I had menu 1, 2, and 3. My favorite one is from menu 1, which is the lemon lime. This one, yeah, the fruit punch is rich. It's very good. The orange one, it was kind of like a mellow orange. It's like bland. This is like a real punch of fruit, you know, like high C basically. Or Kool-Aid, whatever. And then that's it. I could feel the sugar granules on the bottom that didn't mix well. And if I was a soldier in the trenches, I'd make sure to get everything. You can get it. I think that's everything. Okay, gonna finish this meal up. And then I got the Skittles. I wonder if the Skittles are like legit or they get old. But since they're packed, they probably last forever. That hot sauce is actually good. It's spicy. You feel it in your throat. It gives it more depth. Very, very good. I'm pleasantly surprised with this. You know, there is a lot of depth to this because it has the chicken, the noodles, and it has like bits of some kind of veggies, like boiled veggies. I don't know what that green thing is, whether that's celery or what, but yeah, it's complex. So when you eat it, it's pleasant. Good stuff. I actually did enjoy this meal. So far, I liked absolutely everything. My only complaint is I feel like it's too flimsy. It's almost like too delicate, you know? So it kind of doesn't make sense to me. I'm gonna finish this coffee. I'm gonna use a moist towelette just to get rid of all the stickiness so I can enjoy my Skittles. Now the Skittles is something I'd probably throw in my cargo pocket. That way I could always give myself a little treat later down the line during the day, you know? Or savor it for bartering. Because I know a lot of soldiers probably have like very picky, you know, picky palates. Like they're just so picky that if I give them Skittles, they'll give me their entire meal. So I would do that. All right, 250 calories. What year was this made? I probably have to, May, expires in 2024 in May. So I have over a year. So that's good. So this actually does expire. And how do they look? Just basic Skittles, okay? You hear them? Oh yeah, very delicious. And what I do like about Skittles is every color has its individual flavor. The red is strawberry, the orange is orange, the green is lime, and the yellow is lemon. And the purple is grape, I believe. Good stuff. Let me see if this is cinnamon. You guys don't have to hang out to watch me eat Skittles. But we're gonna find out if this is mint or cinnamon. Can't. Oh yeah, it's cinnamon. I always like the chiclets, this gum right here that the military gives, because it's very sweet. It's cinnamon and sweet, so it's a treat. On top of the fact you're cleaning out your teeth, you know, you won't get a cavity. Make sure you chew that gum. So yeah, at the end of the day, menu 3, not bad at all. There's nothing wrong with it. I would eat it again. I would actually look forward to eating it if I had it. But like I said, it is a little bit too delicate in my opinion, especially crackers in the battlefield. I'm eating a cracker, everything's falling apart. Just doesn't make sense. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out to the end. Please like, share, and subscribe. Till next time, signing off. Fall out.